Hey guys, I wanted to share with you how I cultivate superworms and mealworms. I'm growing both for my bearded dragon. Say hello. Hi Ollie. How are you doing? Having a good day? Living your best life? How's it going? Alright, so anyway, I wanted to just share how I do my worms. So I guess I will start with the mealworms. They're a little easier. Up here I have my mealworm beetles. All the adults. I just put them in here yesterday in a fresh bedding of wheat germ. I feed my mealworms and my superworms kitchen scraps. They enjoy that for their moisture. This is the most recent. This is our second. So on the 15th, I guess 2 days ago, I separated these from the adults. And there's a ton of babies in there. It's hard to see. But they are doing pretty good. And I also have one more batch, which is from a few weeks ago. My son had to put that on there. So cool. And these guys are much bigger. You can see them. So these guys are about ready to feed. I'm sure Ollie wouldn't mind eating one. Let's see here if I can find one for him. Here's a couple. Here's one. There. Let's see. Here, do you want a baby mealworm, dude? It's right here. You see it? Mmm, yum. What was that? You haven't had a baby mealworm before, huh? Let's see if I can find you another one. Alright, let's see here. I mean, there's definitely plenty. Let's see here. Let's get a good size. See if I can get 2 of them. Let's see here. Alright, well, got one. Well, let's see here. I guess I can probably pick him back up. Okay. At least amount of substrate here. Okay. Let's see here. And a couple more. They're up here. On my hand. Up here, dude. There, you see it? There's the other one. You see it? There it is. There you go, buddy. Alright. Now, so back to the mealworm farm. Okay, so anyway, so you see those. These guys are pretty good. In about a week, I'm going to add these little dudes into with the older ones. And then in 2 weeks after that, I will do another separation. And we'll just kind of continue the cycle and keep it going. So the other thing we have going on here are superworms, which look very similar to mealworms. I feed them. They love banana peel, by the way. This is just a couple days old and it's like completely dry. So superworms are a little bit, I guess, they have like more black on them. They have less chitin, which makes them better for the bearded dragons. So that's why I decided to go for to do these as well as the mealworms. So I have my adults. These are my feeder worms that I feed Ollie for breakfast and lunch and dinner and all those meals that he likes. So the number one difference between the two is the mealworms will pupate on their own without any help. They just, once they get to the right size, they'll pupate and they'll turn into beetles. You do have to separate them when they're pupas because they're fragile. But it's pretty much, you just throw them in there and let them do their thing. Superworms, on the other hand, they will not pupate if they're together. So, I took the advice and I decided to do this setup. Here's a couple pupas with the deli cups. I got this idea from Northern Exotics to do these little hinge lid cups. So I painted my plastic bin black. so that there's no light. And let me get these two pupas out. And these ones all should be pupating pretty soon. There's I guess they turn into these little tight C's before they're pupating. So let me get these out of the way, and I can show you the box under here. So I don't really know if you have to keep them separated, but I've been putting a little wheat germ in individual cups for them, so that when they turn into beetles, they have something to eat and not eat their fellow brethren. So I'm just going to add a little bit of wheat germ in to these new cups. Let's see. Set up the camera here. Alright. So I just grab a little bit, just like a small little handful. I'll get them to one side here. I don't really like to bury them, but yeah, so that's about it for the superworms. And then I just cap it, put them in there. I like to keep the newer ones at the top and the older ones at the bottom. So let me get this other one here real quick. And I leave that little skin in there too, because I'm sure that it could be a nice little snack for them when they first emerge as beetles. Okay, so I have my newer ones. I'll put the older ones back down. And you can see the color difference. This guy's much more golden colored, and the one that I just picked up today is more white. This is actually the first time I've done superworms, so if any advice or any tips, let me know. I'm probably taking an extra step here with keeping them in the cups until they're beetles, but better safe than sorry, I guess, right? So yeah, that's about it. So this is my worms, my superworms, and my mealworms. Pretty easy to keep. I keep them over on my shelf here. It stays a nice temperature for them. Ollie really likes them. So we enjoy them. And we really like to give them to him. He loves the worms. Alright, Ollie, say bye. We'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.